Question 1. Which book of the Bible comes before Jonah? A. Obadiah. B. Hosea. C. Amos. D. Joel. The answer is A. Obadiah. The order of the minor prophets is always difficult to remember. The index in the front of your Bible should help. Question 2. Who was Jonah's father? A. Amittai. B. Zechariah. C. Uzziah. D. Beer. The answer is A. Amittai. Amittai is only mentioned twice in the Bible, in 2 Kings 14 verse 25 and Jonah 1 verse 1. Nothing is known about him, other than that he was Jonah's father. Question 3. What city did Jonah's boat sail from? A. Joppa. B. Tarshish. C. Nineveh. D. Bethlehem. Jonah 1 verse 3 says, Jonah went to Joppa and found a ship to Tarshish fleeing the presence of the Lord. Joppa was a seaport along the coast of Judah, one of the areas belonging to the 12 tribes of Israel. Question 4. Which city did God ask Jonah to go to? A. Joppa. B. Tarshish. C. Nineveh. D. Bethlehem. The answer is C. Nineveh. In Jonah 1 verse 2, we learn the Lord said to Jonah, Go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry out against it, for their wickedness has come up before me. Question 5. Which city did Jonah attempt to flee to instead? A. Nineveh. B. Joppa. C. Bethlehem. D. Tarshish. The answer is D. Tarshish. Jonah 1 verse 3 describes that Jonah went to Joppa and found a ship to go with them to Tarshish from the presence of the Lord. Tarshish was the opposite direction from Nineveh, showing that he was physically and spiritually going in completely the wrong direction. Question 6. What was Jonah doing on the ship while the storm was raging? A. Praying. B. Hiding in the kitchen. C. Sleeping. D. Reading. The answer is C. Sleeping. In Jonah 1 verse 5 we learn that when there was a storm in the sea, Jonah had gone down into the lowest parts of the ship, had lain down, and was fast asleep. Question 7. Who suggested that Jonah be thrown overboard? A. The ship's captain. B. The ship's cook. C. The captain's parrot. D. Jonah himself. The answer is D. Jonah himself. We learn from Jonah 1 verse 12. Jonah said to them, Pick me up and throw me into the sea, then the sea will become calm for you. For I know that this great tempest is because of me. Question 8. What happened to Jonah after he was thrown overboard? A. He clung to some driftwood. B. He was swallowed by a great fish. C. He swam to shore. D. He was carried by God to shore. The answer is B. He was swallowed by a great fish. As soon as Jonah was thrown into water, the sea became calm. Jonah 1 verse 17 explains the Lord had prepared a great fish to swallow Jonah. Question 9. What did Jonah do when he was swallowed by the fish? A. Sleeping. B. Prayed. C. Fearful. D. Cried for help. The answer is B. Prayed. Jonah realized at this point that he had disobeyed God. Jonah 2 verse 1 says, "Then Jonah prayed unto the Lord his God out of the fish's belly." Question 10. How long was it before Jonah reached dry land? A. 1 day. B. 2 days. C. 3 days. D. 4 days. The answer is C. 3 days. Jonah 1 verse 17 tells us Jonah was in the belly of the fish 3 days and 3 nights. In chapter 2:10 we learn the fish vomited Jonah onto dry land. Question 11. How long was it to be before the city Jonah had a message for was overthrown? A. 1 week. B. 1 month. C. 40 days. D. 1 year. The answer is C. 40 days. Jonah 3 verse 4 tells us Jonah began to enter the city on the first day's walk. Then he cried out and said, "Yet 40 days, and Nineveh shall be overthrown." Question 12. Which direction did the scorching wind upon Jonah come from? A. North. B. East. C. South. D. West. The answer is B. East. And it happened, when the sun arose, that God prepared a vehement east wind, and the sun beat on Jonah's head, so that he grew faint. Jonah 4 verse 8. In addition to the hot sun, this was virtually intolerable, and Jonah felt faint. Question 13. What killed the plant that God had provided Jonah for shade? A. The hot sun. B. Lack of water. C. Locusts. D. A worm. The answer is D. A worm. We learn from Jonah 4 verse 7. The next day God prepared a worm, and it so damaged the plant that it withered. God employs even the smallest of creatures to do his work. This was to teach Jonah a lesson in pity. Question 14. How many of the city's inhabitants could not discern their left hand from their right hand? A. 1,000. B. 40,000. C. 120,000. D. 300,000. The answer is C. 120,000. God told Jonah, "And should I not pity Nineveh, that great city, in which are more than 120,000 persons who cannot discern between their right hand and their left, and much livestock." Jonah 4 verse 11. That is, those who could not distinguish between good and evil. Question 15. Which book of the Bible follows Jonah? A. Nahum. B. Micah. C. Habakkuk. D. Haggai. The answer is B. Micah. In the Old Testament, Micah follows the book of Jonah.